Hey everybody! So today I'm going to be talking about how to. Alright, so we're talked about the mornings, we've talked about the afternoons, we're kind of getting through the later in the day. So, also dealing with that is I want you to look into getting just a big old bottle of lavender. You can get it off of Amazon. Fantastic. You could put this in everything. You could put it, take it. It's important to be able to take a nice hot bath at night to relax your muscles and everything, and add a little bit of lavender oil. It's actually clinically proven to really help to relax you. You can also put the lavender oil on pillows, very concentrated, so don't put too much. You can mix some water with it. But I have this in everything, and in fact I put it in my lotion, I put it in my bubble bath, I put it in body oils, wherever I can put it. And what you do is you take a nice bath, nice hot bath. Also, Epsom salts is fabulous, as well as you can mix that with Epsom salts, and you can also mix it with baking soda because it's a nice combination. Even better is, let's say, like that night, or if you're more of a shower person, I tried this and it was incredible. If you do Epsom salts, sea salt, baking soda, olive oil, and lavender, and you mix that all together and you give yourself a scrub of a lifetime. My skin was absolutely glowing. And I feel like the Epsom salts, you can use it in the bathtub, but I don't feel like you really absorb it the way you do if you're using it as a scrub and you're really working it. So that's something else that you can try. So yeah, lavender oil is a huge thing. It doesn't cost that much. You can put it in your laundry detergent. You can, I mean, there's like so many uses, especially for the evening time. So next is, so let's talk a little bit about dealing with pain. If you have a hard time, I don't know how to put this. Uh, but sometimes when you're really stressed out, it's difficult to go to the bathroom. Okay, go number two. Let me back up a little bit. Something else that I like to do is make sure, if you can, this might not be something you could do within a week, but check your D levels. Check your vitamin D levels. I heard that they said that it's really not effective. That I disagree. I absolutely disagree. Mine was really, really low because I have a chronic illness, and now it's at it's fine. This is, I got this at the drugstore. It's calcium. It's 600 milligrams of calcium because you need the calcium to absorb the vitamin D, and 400 units of vitamin D. So you get it at the drugstore. What I find helps, it helps me with pain. It helps me to get more sleepy. So this is one of the things you want to have in your arsenal. Something else, I don't have the other thing, but I got this from the dollar store. And what this is magnesium citrate. I suspect that this is basically Epsom salts. It's kind of like what Epsom salts are made out of magnesium. So you're kind of getting the full thing there. Now, this is a laxative. You don't want to drink too much of it. The reason why I was taking this was because when I'm taking the vitamin D, for some reason it makes it more difficult for me to go number two. I'm sorry, I know it's TMI, but it's important because I know when you're stressed, sometimes those things are affected. So I was having a lot of difficulty with that, and I was trying all these different things. Nothing was working. So I read somewhere about magnesium citrate, and I was like, oh, okay. Not only does it help with, that, it helps with your pain. It's kind of like what Epsom salts does. I noticed that I didn't have to take as much pain medication. I was like, how come? Like, I just discovered that. So if you have aches and pains, I want to recommend this to you. Just be careful with the dosage. If it's getting too out of hand, don't take too much. Just, you can vary it. But I got these at the dollar store. Depending on where I'm at, I'll take like maybe 2 ounces, or it might be more, depending on, like I said, how I'm feeling. So I would recommend doing this kind of like early, so that, because it's like, it just might make things a little bit easier as opposed to taking it right before you go to sleep. All right, so that's kind of early in the evening. You got your bath. Yeah, you got your day. Now let's talk a little bit about sleep. What you can do to help yourself get a good night's sleep, because that is so essential. Now, I have tried all kinds of, now, like I said, vitamin D helps. And actually, let's see, I'll start with this first. So another natural sleep is melatonin. This is Orb. I don't even take it as much, but if I need it, I have it. This has melatonin, has all the good stuff that helps you to get sleepy. Now, I remember trying melatonin long time ago, and it kind of made me feel weird. So I thought, well, let me see if I can up the dose. And when I upped the dose, I was perfectly fine. It was almost like, I think it was like I hadn't taken enough melatonin, so I was kind of like half awake, half asleep. So then when I increased it, I used to take liquid melatonin. That's excellent too. That's actually better than taking it in capsule form. You can find that online, liquid melatonin. There's this one that has, the preservative is ethanol alcohol, which kind of is a happy side effect, helps you get sleepy. And I used to take that all the time, and it was fantastic. After a while, it does wear off. But, if this is kind of like a temporary thing, that's something you can try. However, if you have issues with drinking, I don't recommend it. Now, I've tried all kinds of prescription sleep meds. Ambien, Lunesta, Rosarum. I mean, they help initially. Rosarum did nothing for me. But Lunesta and Ambien, they help in the beginning. But, then you start to do all these crazy things, if you take too much or too little, whatever. So I don't take those anymore. But one thing I have tried that really helps is Belsomra. What this does is it's so Ambien and Lunesta, that helps you to become sleepy. This helps you to be less awake. And I know that kind of sounds like how the same thing, but what I notice is when I take the Belsomra, what happens is I don't wake up as exhausted as I usually do in the morning. Like, it just helps me, for whatever reason, helps me to become less awake, more relaxed. It doesn't necessarily help me fall asleep like initially it did, but now at this point, what it does is I don't know, I just noticed that I would wake up refreshed. That's exactly what this does. It helps you to wake up refreshed. Okay? So what I do is I'll take this. Now this is all, I'm not a doctor, so you want to try these things. Just be careful. These are the things that I take that help me. There's a good chance that if this could kill a small goat. So, like, obviously be careful. Be careful. Talk to your doctor, and find out, what their recommendation is. I don't know what your medical issues are as well. But these are things, as I was saying, you can kind of look at this for Christmas holidays or just in general if you've got like a really big event coming up. But I just thought, since the holidays, and Christmas is coming up in a couple of days, I thought that this might be helpful. Okay, so the next thing is, like I said, I've given up on prescription medications. And so what I do now is I just get the over-the-counter Simply Sleep. I think this is the Simply Sleep or the Unisom. Actually, I need to get some Unisom. So allergy, it's the Benadryl. So now you'd think that these are both the same because they have the same exact amount of the stuff that's supposed to help you fall asleep. I find that they're different. So one night I'll take this, and if you're someone that tends to be kind of congested and that kind of thing at night, this is great to help clear that up. So I take this one night, and then I switch it to, then I take this the other night, and then I take the Unisom. So I kind of vary that. And one of the things that's helping me tremendously. So so that's, let me I'll back up a little bit. But anyway, so those are things that I do to get sleepy. I'm on my phone. Okay, I have a thing like after 9 o'clock. It doesn't show the red light or whatever. I'm on my phone. What's nice is that what the over the counter stuff does is it helps you to get sleepy. And so then once you start hitting that, you're ready to go to sleep. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is why I think sleep masks are really important. I don't know if you can read that. It says, fabulousness resumes tomorrow. This thing is so soft. I need to find out what the... I got this off of HauteLook. So if anybody's on HauteLook, look for these sleep masks. These are so soft. It's like a baby Jesus. It's like a baby puppy Jesus. Oh, it's so soft. sleep masks. Here's the reason why I think they're important. Not just about blocking out light, but I think what they do is they also help you to kind of retreat away from the world. You know, as soon as I put this on, it's like, okay, I'm in sleep mode. Reality, you know, I'm not around the house anymore. Now I'm going to dreamland. This is what it kind of symbolizes. And of course, it helps with blocking out light, that kind of thing. Get yourself something really soft. There's a Sephora one. I can't remember. There was one for like, it's really expensive. It's like $35. This I think I got for like $15. This is much better. Get something that's very, very soft to the skin. And yeah. Anyway, hope you can, you know, not all of this is going to work for you, but if there's little bits and pieces that you can take with you that will help you, I really hope that this helps you. And I hope you all have a great holiday and New Year's as well.